This is my podcast, I made it. Geek Mentality's what I named it. And I think you should listen and subscribe. Cause I'm kinda funny and awesome. I think that I'm worth your time and I'm kinda handsome. My mom says, please listen and please subscribe. At least listen to this episode.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Geek Mentality and welcome to Oscar Sunday. I know what you may be thinking. Who the hell is this guy? Well, thank you for listening and subscribing. And if it sounds a little different, if you've listened to some other episodes, the reason it sounds a little different right now is because I'm coming to you live from the road. That's right. I'm recording this while driving. I want to talk a little bit about the Oscars and then kind of make my picks for the major awards. For that, I'll pull over so I can actually read the nominees, because reading, recording, talking, and driving all at once really isn't safe for the podcast. And I guess for other drivers too, it's probably not that safe. But anyway, I'm heading, it's a Sunday morning, it's like 8:45 in the morning. I'm heading to Market Basket because I'm going grocery shopping. And after I've been away for a week, you realize that your refrigerator, when you come home, is pretty sparse, pretty empty. And I like food in my refrigerator and in my stomach. But that's a whole different story. The Oscars. Obviously, the Oscars are here. And every year, I like to print out an Oscar ballot. I'm a bit of an awards snob. I do it, or awards nerd. I do it for the Emmys, I do it for the Oscars, I do it for the Golden Globes. I don't give a crap about the Grammys, mostly because I think of that's just a popularity contest for popular music, mostly. And when I look at the nominees for Best Rock or Best Hard Rock or Best Metal, I giggle. I giggle with who gets chosen and how they get chosen. But that's a whole different story for a whole different podcast someday. This is what we're going to do is focus on the Oscars. And as I was saying, every year I like to print out a ballot. I actually print out 3 ballots, one for myself and one for Geek Mentality, Mr. and Mrs. Geek Mentality. That's, my parents, because I'm just Geek Mentality. My dad's Mr. Geek Mentality. Boom! That joke was amazing. Yeah, so I actually make a ballot for my parents, and I give one to them, and then we fill it out and compare, because I'm a giant loser. No, I don't want to say that, because it's fun. We enjoy it. What do you want from us? My brother doesn't do it because he's too cool for it. But here's the thing. I don't know how much of the Oscars I'm going to be watching live, because at 9 o'clock, I'm switching over to AMC and watching Walking Dead with everybody else. But for the most part, I will be watching the Oscars. I will be at least paying attention to my picks. And I will be tweeting about it at Geek Mentality until about 9 o'clock. Then I will be tweeting, or maybe about 9:10. I can't be on Twitter past 9 o'clock and not be watching The Walking Dead, because some jerks out there will spoil it. So I say about 9 o'clock, I'm going to switch over to Walking Dead. Then once Walking Dead is over, if I'm still awake enough, I'll switch it back to the Oscars and watch that for a little while. Of course, a lot of controversy with the Oscars this year, but here's the thing. I don't care. I just want to watch it, enjoy the show, enjoy it for what it is. To me, controversy is controversy, and I don't like controversy. I don't care about controversy. I just want to enjoy the show and assume that these people were picked and these movies were picked because they're good movies and they're good acting, and not for any other reason. All right? If I'm talking really loud, it's because I don't know how this recording quality is going to be. I'm talking to my phone. Okay? So here's what's going to happen. I'm still about 5 or 6 minutes away from the grocery store. That's when I'm going to park, and I'm going to stop, and I'm kind of going to go through the nominees. I'm going to pick my winners. And people may walk by me and say, what is this jackass doing in the Market Basket grocery store in Haverhill, Massachusetts? Why is he talking very loudly? And what is he doing holding those printed out Oscar ballots? And the answer is, I'm awesome and cool, and they're just jealous. And as you can see, there are moments in my life where I have no problem talking and filling in moments and filibustering, and yet I say absolutely nothing. I am just talking in gibberish right now. It's actually pretty embarrassing. I feel bad for you that you subscribe to this. I'm kidding. Please stay subscribed, and when you next hear from me, you will be listening to my Oscar picks, and I don't want to crash. I'm going to slow down. I will be coming to you from the Market Basket parking lot in Haverhill, Massachusetts. Got to put my blinker on, or directional, depending on what part of the country you live in. And now I'm turning. Oh, okay, I don't need my blinker anymore. It's a beautiful day, actually, in Massachusetts. I think we're going to go for a walk in the at the beach later. We love to take our dog to the beach in the winter, just kind of walk on the sand. And we want to see what the beaches of Salisbury and Hampton look like after some major storms hit the area and kind of eroded some of the beach. Really, this is what I mean about filibustering. I'm 5.5 minutes in, a little longer, and I'm totally off topic. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop the recording now, and I will see you in the parking lot. See, I told you I'd be back. All right, so now I'm sitting here in the parking lot at Market Basket, and I have to tell you, it's not a lot of people here. It's not very packed, which is nice, because it's a Sunday morning, and I like to get in, get my groceries, and get out. You know what I mean? You know what I mean. So I have a list here of all the nominees, or at least the major awards, and I'm not going to go through every single one. I just want to kind of go through the big ones as far as I'm concerned, which are basically the writing, directing, acting, and best picture. So for writing, there are two awards. There's writing for adapted screenplay and writing for original screenplay. So for adapted screenplay, we have The Big Short, Brooklyn, Carol, The Martian, and Room. I've seen none of these movies, but I'm going to still make a pick. I know I'm familiar with most of them. I have no idea what Carol is still. Brooklyn, I basically only know about it because of... Actually, I only know about those two movies because of award season. I'm going to say Room, because that looks very interesting. I want to see a few of these movies. I want to see The Big Short. I want to see The Martian. And I want to see Room. And I'm going to pick Room as the winner for writing of adapted screenplay. Writing for original screenplay, we have Bridge of Spies, Ex Machina, Inside Out, animated movie, Spotlight, and Straight Outta Compton. Now, I want to see all these movies, actually. I've seen none of them, and I'm going to go ahead and say writing for original screenplay, Straight Outta Compton. I think this might be the only award they're up for, and I think they're going to win it for Straight Outta Compton. And as far as I've heard, it's supposed to be a really good movie, so I look forward to officially seeing that someday, maybe in June, if you know what I mean. So directing. Well, yeah, let's do directing. For directing, we have they listed the movies, not the directors. So you're gonna have to bear with me because I don't know. Oh no, The Big Short was the guy who works with Will Ferrell. Mad Max was, of course, the guy who does all the Mad Max movies, and I can't think of his name right now. George Miller, that's right. The Revenant was the guy who did Birdman last year. Room, I'm not sure, and Spotlight, I'm not sure. But I think you're going to sense a theme here. I think the director of The Revenant will be winning for Best Directing. That Miguel something, he did Birdman. I think The Revenant is going to win for Best Directing. Now we have, let's go through the acting. Let's go through actor in a supporting role. We have Christian Bale for The Big Short. He always seems to disappear in his roles. Tom Hardy for The Revenant. Mark Ruffalo for Spotlight. Mark Rylance, whoever that is, for Bridge of Spies. And Sylvester Stallone for Creed. And damn it, there's no way I'm not picking Sly for this. Sylvester Stallone in the role of Rocky Balboa for one final time, I assume. This is it. Creed, Sly's winning the Oscar. I would be shocked and I'd be pissed if it didn't happen, because this is the one award that I guess I care about. This is the one award that I am rooting for somebody to win, and that's Sly Stallone. Actress in a supporting role, I've seen none of these movies. This is really sad. I did just see Ted 2. You know that. That sucked. No awards for that. Actress in a supporting role, Jennifer Jason Leigh for The Hateful Eight, Rooney Mara for Carol, Rachel McAdams for Spotlight, Alicia Vikander for The Danish Girl, and Kate Winslet for Steve Jobs. I'm upset if Steve Jobs wins any awards, because I guess it's supposed to be really well directed and really well made, but nobody gave a crap about that movie, and it just disappeared. And for some reason, I feel like, I guess that's me talking out of both sides of my mouth. It's not about popularity. It's about the performance. So Kate Winslet, she did win the Golden Globe, I believe. So there's a chance. But I think, and this is based solely on what I've been hearing Howard Stern talk about recently about Alicia Vikander for The Danish Girl. She's going to win the Oscar. That's my pick, Alicia Vikander, The Danish Girl. Now, actor in a leading role, actress in a leading role. For actress in a leading role, we have Cate Blanchett for Carol, Brie Larson for Room, Jennifer Lawrence for Joy, Charlotte Rampling for 45 Years, and Saoirse Ronan for Brooklyn. I don't think Cate Blanchett, Jennifer Lawrence, or Charlotte Rampling are going to win. I think Jennifer Lawrence won the Golden Globe, but it's like, how many Oscars can you give this girl? Is she that great in everything she's in? Maybe she is. But I think it comes down to the girl in Brooklyn and the girl in Room, or Women. I'm sorry, I don't know, whatever. And from the little I've seen of these movies, which is like commercials and nomination segments, I'm going to say Brie Larson will win the Oscar for her performance in Room. And that's a movie I definitely want to see. I don't even know what 45 Years is. I barely know what Carol in Brooklyn is. Joy I know because they filmed a scene right here in Haverhill, Massachusetts, and my wife actually went to see some of the shoot and some of the filming, and saw Jennifer Lawrence. So then, of course, she and her friend who went to go see the movie and loved it. So, I'll see that movie someday. Now we have actor in a leading role. I actually know all 5 of these guys. I will see most of these movies someday. Bryan Cranston in Trumbo. I love Bryan Cranston. I think he's an awesome actor. I don't think he has a chance. Matt Damon in The Martian. I want to see this movie bad. I think it looks great. I think he has a chance. Leonardo DiCaprio in The Revenant. Of course, he took home the Golden Globe for Best Actor. Eddie Redmayne, The Danish Girl, where I think he actually is the Danish Girl. And Michael Fassbender for Steve Jobs, where he is Steve Jobs. Here's funny. Bryan Cranston plays Trumbo in Trumbo. Matt Damon is a Martian in The Martian. Eddie Redmayne, I believe, is the Danish Girl in The Danish Girl. Michael Fassbender is Steve Jobs in Steve Jobs. And Leonardo DiCaprio is a guy in The Revenant. And guess what? Leonardo DiCaprio is going to win his Oscar. His time has come. I think he probably should have won for Gilbert Grape a million years ago. I think he could have won. Was he nominated? He must have been nominated for The Departed. He's been in so many good things, and he's always good. I always enjoy him. I need to see this movie. I want to see him get attacked by a bear. And tonight, he's going to win an Oscar. That's happening. So that leaves us with one major award. Best Picture. And of course, they do 8 Best Pictures now because they want to spread it out. And they want to give more movies more of a chance. And really, they just want people to become aware of these movies, because some of these movies get noticed for awards because of how popular they are, and you realize how good someone does. Some of these movies become popular because you notice them getting nominated for awards. And that's what some of these movies are. So I'm just going to go list through each one. We got The Big Short, Bridge of Spies, Brooklyn, Mad Max Fury Road. Amazing that got nominated. The Martian, The Revenant, Room, and Spotlight. Mad Max was an awesome visual spectacular, and one of the only movies I saw in the theater last year for my movie month. If you look up If you go to fansnotexperts.com and type in Mad Max, you'll see my little post on that. And but there's no way it can win, right? I would love it if it won for Best Picture, but there's absolutely no way. For me, it comes down to The Revenant. They're winning. They're just it. I believe it cleaned or did really well in the Golden Globes, and yeah, it's gonna. I'm giving it Best Director. I'm giving it Best Actor, and I'm giving it Best Picture. I didn't give it. Well, it wasn't nominated for any writing, so I don't know what it. And I'm sure it's nominated for a bunch of other things: visual effects, sound mixing, all that stuff. And a lot of these movies are, but I'm not going to go through each one of those. I'm going to make my picks. I'm going to post my picks to Twitter, and I'll be live tweeting tonight, of course, until The Walking Dead starts. But listen, these are my picks. I'm sticking to it. I think The Revenant's the big winner tonight. I hope you guys can also, if you want to, go to the website, fansnotexperts.com. In the comment section, I would love it if you guys could post your picks. Give us your Oscar picks. I have a comment section that uses Facebook, so you don't have to sign into anything else. If you're on Facebook, if you don't mind using public comments, just post your picks right there. Or you can tweet me at Geek Mentality. Thank you guys for listening. I know we have a few new subscribers based on, I've been checking the stats every day. So thank you guys for finding us. I hope you stick with us. And when I say us, I literally just mean me. And of course, I'm sitting alone in my car right now. I need to go grocery shopping. I need to go. I need juice. I need Hot Pockets, and I need granola bars. That's really it: juice, Hot Pockets, and granola bars, and I'm set for the week. So thank you guys for listening. Fansnotexperts.com, Geek Mentality, at Geek Mentality, and of course if you go to Fans Not Experts on Twitter, follow us there too. That'd be great. I post a lot of posts about TV, movies, try to do some sports, and a lot of wrestling because, I'm a grown-up. That's it. Thank you guys for listening. Enjoy the Oscars, except for 9 o'clock to 10 o'clock. Enjoy The Walking Dead because I know that's what you guys are really watching, right? Right. All right. Now I turn this off on my phone and I go into the grocery store. Hey everybody, I got out of grocery shopping just now and I want to let you know that I got 2 lean pockets because I'm very health conscious and I'm just really excited about lunch this week. I just thought you should know.